Hello, Swish Roll here. Today we're looking into the NBA trash talkers who talk so much trash they got humble bad.
This is all I got.
And up first, Stephenson. One of the weirdest trash talk moves in playoff history. Eastern Conference Final 2014. Game 5, series tied 2-2. High stakes, tension everywhere. Rance leans over during a dead ball and blows right into LeBron's ear. Yes, his ear! That actually happened.
Indiana Pacers, including this, blowing in the ear of LeBron James.
He was trying to get into the King's head, literally with his breath, and I guess figuratively, but all he did was poke the bear. LeBron didn't react, didn't flinch, didn't even look at him. But deep down, Rance and the Pacers were cooked. Game 6, LeBron walks into the arena like a hitman on contract. By halftime, he had 25 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. Final score, 117-92. Miami to the finals. Pacers to Cancun. Rance, 0 point in Game 6. 0. Went from blowing his ears to blowing his shot. He was out of Indiana by the next season, and by 2017, hooping in China.
张牙舞爪健身操，祝您健康步步高。
Up next, Kobe Bryant vs. Raja Bell. 2006 Western Conference First Round. Lakers vs. Suns. Game 5. Lakers were up in the series 3-1. Things were getting cheapy like Doritos. Enter Raja Bell, the Suns' defensive bulldog. And this dude thought it would be a good idea to start wrestling with Kobe. Midway through the fourth quarter, Kobe drives into the paint. Bell grabs him around the neck and then straight up body slams him to the floor. In WWE terms, he cross-rined him. Refs hit Bell with a flagrant 2. He gets ejected, suspended for Game 6. But Kobe didn't complain, didn't react. Game 6, Staples Center, no Raja Bell. Kobe pulls up with that Mamba glare. He torches Phoenix for 50 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists on 20-for-35 shooting. Although the Lakers lost the series to the Suns, the individual performance by the Black Mamba proved that you don't poke the Mamba, you survive the Mamba. And in 2006, Raja Bell learned that. Up next, Kevin Porter Jr. vs. Steph Curry. January 2022. Warriors vs. Rockets. Regular season game, but don't let that fool you. Steph plays every game like it's the playoffs. The Rockets were hanging tough, and Porter Jr., he got bold. Started chirping at Curry. No subtle. He let Steph know the Rockets weren't scared and basically dared him to turn it up. Bad idea. Curry doesn't usually talk. He responds. And in the fourth quarter, he turned into a flamethrower. Steph dropped 21 points in the final quarter alone. Step backs, floaters, Rogo threes. Porter Jr. couldn't do anything but watch it rain. By the time the buzzer hit, Curry had torched them for 40 points, and the Warriors walk out with a 122-108 win.
Kevin Porter Jr. took it to trouble. KTA was there to help. Curry open 3.
After the game, Steph didn't gloat. He called it entertainment and said the trash talk added fuel to the fire. He even said he liked it because it woke him up. Porter Jr., he went from poking the bear to asking for tips. Literally, he approached Curry post-game for advice. That's not just a humble moment. That's a masterclass in what not to do against a sniper with 4 rings. You talk to Steph Curry, you better be ready for the splash.
Porter Jr. called for it. That was the defender on the game winner. Look at Kevin Porter Jr. looking at Steph.
And then there's Trae Young. December 10, 2019, Hawks vs Heat, 4th quarter, less than a minute to go. Trae drops a slick assist to Alex Len for a dunk, putting the Hawks up 6. He turns to the Miami crowd, cool as ever, and shouts, "It's over." Spoiler, it wasn't. The Heat's roster heard him loud and clear. What followed was one of the coldest comebacks of the season. Miami closed regulation on an 8-2 run. Then smack Atlanta with a 16-2 blitz in overtime. Final score 135-121. Imagine going from it's over to it's really over. But not how Trae meant it.
The shot clock, Robinson. So good. Now Jimmy Butler just logged his 10th.
Jimmy Butler didn't let it slide. After the game, he hit Instagram with the ultimate troll. This man at Trae Young is a teller of the future. He was right. Game was over. Trae's response, one word, one tweet. Welp. Let's talk playoff smoke because that's where talk becomes warfare. 2020 Western Conference Semi. Clipper vs Nuggets. Clipper were up 3-1, already planning their trip to the conference finals. And Marcus Morris, he was chirping non-stop, getting physical with Jamal Murray, even showing Nikola Jokic. Problem is, when you bark at both the point guard and the MVP caliber center, you better be planning to win. But the Nuggets didn't just respond, they made history. They ended up winning 3 straight games, forcing a Game 7 where Murray dropped 40 points. Jokic, a casual triple-double with 16 points, 22 rebounds, and 13 assists. The Clipper imploded. Nuggets won 4-3, becoming one of the few teams ever to come back from a 3-1 hole. And Morris, he had front row seats to the collapse. LeBron James once told a rookie, "You just got here." That rookie, Dylan Brooks, didn't listen. In 2023, he called LeBron old and said, "I don't respect anyone until they drop 40 on me." LeBron didn't say much. He just let his game talk. It was a long, hard-fought series, but James and the Lakers eventually beat the Grizzlies in 6. And he gave him 40, 22 points and 20 rebounds. De'Aaron was nowhere to be seen. Following that season, the Grizzlies decided not to pick up his contract. Other times, the revenge is subtle. It's surgical. This particular trash talk gone wrong scenario has Doncic standing in the tunnel before Game 6 in Phoenix, smiling. A couple of nights earlier, Booker had flopped on the floor and called it the Ruka Special. Suns were up 3-2, confidence was high, trash talk flying. What they didn't realize, this was the last positive moment of their season. Game 7 come around, packed arena with a 64-win Suns team, fully healthy, season on the Rhine. And Ruka, he walks in like he sees his favorite Slovenian dinner on the table. By halftime, he delivered 27 points on 12 shots. The Suns, 27 points as well. Ruka 27, Sun 27, Booker and CP3 combined for 3 points, and not a single one came from the field. Ruka didn't talk trash, he let his game do the talking. By the third quarter, Ruka was chilling on the bench, 35 points in 30 minutes, eyes, knees, sipping water, mentally in the Western Conference Final. The Sun fans were already heading for the exits. Ruka had more points than Booker, more assists than CP3, more rebounds than Ayton, and more steals than Michael Bridges. Ruka deep-fried the Suns single-handedly.
That's the question. What group be tonight?
Trash talk makes the NBA better. It boosts ratings. It makes rivalries spicy, games intense, and revenge moments unforgettable. What's your favorite trash talking moment? Comment, like, and subscribe so we don't trash talk you. Yo, Swish Roll out.